Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad on this wonderful Saturday, running around doing errands and such, stopping at my local outdoorsman shop to get supplies and preps, right? So I got boots, I got ammo, I got boot inserts, cushions for the feet. More cushion for the pushing. That's right, because my feet hurt. Yes. So today's a good day. It's a rainy day. It's going to be raining for the next 5 days. 50-degree weather. But otherwise, none the worse for wear. But I'll tell you about those who were worse for wear. Those Americans are trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe's malicious / incompetent regime. At least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died at Abbey Gate in Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls. 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. But there was hope. There is hope. There's still, these folks are still in country, and that's Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exit, Project Dynamo, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. Meanwhile, meanwhile, I don't know what's going on here. Who was it? Kansas, Tennessee. Tennessee has there's a lot of states that are passing and considering how do I say this? Wordsmithing, banning gender reaffirming surgeries and healthcare. What the fuck is gender reassuring healthcare? What the fuck is that? Seriously. Oh, little Timmy, you want to be Tiffany? Well, we've got some healthcare for you. You know what this is? It's a fucking scam. They make thousands, millions of dollars on this shit. I mean, there was a study. It's like drugs for people that actually do need like hormones and things of that nature. You know, it's like, it's a couple $1,000s. But if you're one of those kids who don't need that shit, because your kids need to learn how to grow up first, be a fucking adult. Okay, anyway, those kids get charged thousands of dollars more. And what about the doctors that do these things? What about those guys and gals? Or am I in a turn here? See, that's the bullshit fucking thing about this, man. It's being pushed. It's being pushed so much, and they're making money on this. Lots of fucking money. Turning your little boy into a little girl. Make it illegal for you to dissent, to address your grievances. A lot of these states are banning this shit. And the DOJ is taking up the mantle of fighting back and suing these states. Tennessee, one of them. Land where I'm from. Yep, here goes Cleveland's finest. Who the fuck are you? DOJ. What the fuck? Why should you get involved? You know why? Because they are pushing this narrative. They're pushing this narrative. And quite frankly, it's for one reason. Depopulation. That's right. Depopulation in progress, starting with your kids. Yeah. Because when little Timmy becomes little Tiffany, he's now fucking sterile. And eventually he's going to have buyer's remorse. Because that's what kids do. They change their minds. They don't know what they want. They want everything. They want it all. They want it now. I mean, I swore when I was a kid I was a dump truck because I had a little toy dump truck and I used to push that thing around. I'm a dump truck. How would my transition look today? I'm glad I'm not 5 years old now. I'd be getting some ox body work, yeah, a carburetor instead of a heart. I don't know what the fuck, Oh, but it'd have to be. Oh, but it would have to run off of electricity, right? Yeah. Anyway, Yeah, so there's a little war going on here. All these states, which states are allowed to do things of this nature, right? Folks, if we're silent and complacent on this, the things that they wish to make laws will dramatically impact and change our future. Anyway, yeah. So, go Team Linda. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. Yes. And a little bit of house cleaning today. Lackluster Fridays. There's a lot of, well, you know, the more I look at this Discord, or people arguing, getting, you know, whatever, the more I'm like, well, who cares? Who cares? People are going to say stuff, and we're going to have arguments. We're going to have disagreements. That's natural. It's actually natural. We are an emotional species. We are emotional creatures, and we act and base a lot of what we say and do on emotion. But we engage with that, and then we move on. You know, it's vital and necessary that we not get butthurt and stay butthurt. We all feel butthurt. It's like, oh, motherfucker, you just said what? Oh, hell no. Okay, fine. And then we move on. We can still be friends. I've got friends I argue with all the time. We're still friends. Matter of fact, I'm going to get him beer now. Even though he says the apocalypse is coming in 15 days. Or Armageddon is coming in 15 days. I don't know. The 4 horsemen are riding it. Whatever. I get it. But, you know, we have amazing arguments. Amazing arguments. He's very theological, you know, Christian, and I'm not. I'm more questioning. So we have amazing arguments, and we're still friends, but we still see eye to eye on a lot of things. See, so it's not about our differences, it's about our similarities. And so that's what my chat's about. That's what my lives are about, is thought-provoking. And you know, it's a good study. It is an interesting study into the human psyche, right? And the social constructs and all that, you know, that happen. But I like to look at more of these similarities that we all have. The differences, there's many differences, but there's a lot more similarities than differences. Once we start looking at differences and exploiting differences and getting butthurt over differences, we have what we have today. Divide and conquer. Weaponized dissent. Interesting, huh? So I think it's very important and vital and necessary that we have arguments, that we have disagreements. We have to. And then we can move on. We can ponder these things. What does this mean to me? You know, what can I learn from this? So, this has been Mad Shad. Every day, never forget.